Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here with my 100 colorful empties update. You guys have no idea how long I've been sitting here after I gathered everything that I've been using together, marking every little thing, and my back already freaking hurts. But, you know, that's how it goes. So, I have my empties in here. I have no idea when I'm going to start putting empties when I start going through big things. I haven't thought that far ahead. I have 7 so far. I wanted at least 8 every month because if you do 8 every month plus 9 a couple of months, you can hit 100 by December. Well, this month I did 7. Hopefully next month I get like 10, but we'll see. First is the Seraphine Botanics Carrot Rose Hydrating Cream. I just use this all over my body because nowhere does it say it is simply a hand cream. It keeps saying, you know, for skin. Can be used on the face or body to help Ooh, I can't imagine using this on the face. It was fine, but you know, I'm glad it's done. I finished my Atelier Cologne Orange Sanguine little mini perfume sprayer. That's done. This is like a $14 product. I can't believe that because there's like next to nothing in there. This one actually surprised me because I thought when I threw it in here, I totally said like, oh, well, there's probably like 2 or 3 months left on it, but no. This is the Clinique Take Off the Day Balm. It is empty. I do really enjoy using this. However, once I do go through my last 2 mini eye makeup removers that I have, I only have 2 left. That's kind of cool. I actually want to try the Equate version of this from Walmart. I finished the Dr. Jart Premium BB Balm. Just this little mini right here. I needed something yellow. I finished the Too Cool for School All-in-One Egg Mallow Cream, so I finished that. And these were also a surprise. I finished both my little benefit tints. Like, I barely got to even put this one in the video because it was so low, and I can't get the rest of that out. But I also finished the Lolly tint, so now I'm working on the, what's it called? The Maybelline Bouncy Blush, which I freaking left in the other side of the room. I knew I was gonna forget something once I sat down to film. I'll be right back. Why is it hot as balls in February? Jesus. Anyways, I guess I'll show this first. This is in the color Orchid Hush. It has a little bit of pan showing, but it's really easy to hit pan on one of these things. I've just been kind of mashing it against my face every day. I hate it. I wish it was dead. But unless it is actually detrimental to me in some way, which another product is, I'm gonna have to change it out. Unless it is detrimental to me in some way, I will keep using it. Like, it's not ruining my makeup or anything like that. I am a blush abuser, so I always make my cheeks a little extra rosy than I probably should, but whatever. I guess I'll go ahead and show the thing I need to replace. This is the Aveda Foamoliant Styling Foam. I have been pulling things in and out of my hair care routine all month to figure out what was doing this, but this is drying the hell out of my hair. So I'm gonna have to replace this with something else. I think this is in the white category, but I will insert a photo of what I replace it with. I will try to find something full size so that I'm not like cheating or anything like that. But because a lot of my current collection is in here and I don't want to put in something like another lipstick because I haven't worked on any of them this month, so I have none of them to show because, like I said, I haven't worked on them. But, you know, whatever. I'll find something to replace that with. Alright. So I have 3 things that I haven't started on yet, but I'm about to because I ran out of other stuff. First is the Curel Hydrotherapy Wet Skin Moisturizer. This is, as far as I know, completely full. I did use up my mini last month and I did like it. And I've been taking nothing but baths lately, so I don't want to try to work on the Nivea one because you have to wash that one off. This one you put on after your shower, or in my case bath, and it has a pump, which is really convenient. So I'm going to start working on this one, even though it is fuller than the Nivea one. Once summer rolls around, I'll be taking more showers and less baths, so... Not that it's not already, you know, 80 degrees outside. Freaking global warming. I finished my 2 little vials of oil for finish 14 by February 14th. So I'm going to start working on this Uberless Street Effect Ritual Oil. I'll actually probably be putting some in my hair tonight. but it is right there. So I don't have much left, but a little of this goes a long way. So it'll probably still take me a couple of months, but who knows? Some of these things have surprised me, and I'm going to actually start working on this perfume. I just haven't yet. It is the Taylor Swift Wonderstruck. It is right there. Hopefully, because this is still on the small side, I don't know how many. It is half an ounce or 15 milliliters. Shh. Unless your daddy walks through that door, I don't want to hear it. And even if your daddy walks through that door, I'm going to tell him to go somewhere else, because I need to film this. You always got to have the last word, don't you? Anyways. So, I guess I should start doing products I have progress on. Or not progress in this case. I swear I've been working on this, but some months it just doesn't move. This is the St. Ives Blackhead Clearing Green Tea Scrub. It was right here last time, and it's still right there. So, you know, I'll just keep working at it until it's gone. The thing lasts forever. Have the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. I only just started working on this, so my marks aren't too far apart, but this should be done this month, no problem. Have my Juice Beauty Hydrating Mist. I went from there to there, so a decent little bit of progress. I use this every morning as a toner. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for somebody with oily skin like I have, because it is a hydrating toner, but husband's home. But like I said, I told him he has to go give my mother-in-law some stuff, and I told him, just stay over there, I'll come and get you. Here's my other Aveda product that I don't think I'll finish this year, because even though I used it every time I washed my hair, I only got through that much. Yay! This is the Damage Control, helps protect from thermal and UV damage and reduce breakage for all hair types. Honestly, I need to get a separate detangler and leave-in conditioner, because this is not doing it. And maybe that's why my hair is dry, now that I'm thinking about it. Who knows? I didn't use the foot soak itty, but I did use the foot mask once. That's just one use. It's really hard to use a foot mask in my tiny little bathtub. Try to make do, but eh. This I'm actually pretty proud of. I don't know exactly where this was last month, but this is getting pretty low. It is the Queen Helene Mint Julep Mask. I probably only now have about a fourth of it left. I've never seen anyone finish these big giant tubs before. Like, I've seen some people put them in their empties because they dried out like halfway through, but I use this like every time I take a bath. Maybe not quite every time, but I make sure to use this at least 4 times a month. I thought I used this more. Well, I thought I would have more progress, but it is the Umberto Beverly Hills Lifting Powder. I could probably use some right now. It's really sticky though, so I don't love reaching for it, but like, I need this teeny tiny little bit of progress, which is kind of annoying. My NOHJ Centella Skin Calming Gel, it's an essence, I think. Made some decent progress on that. That should be no problem to finish up throughout the year. This is almost done. I was hoping to have it done as like my 8th product, but it didn't quite get there. It's the Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer. I'm all the way down to there. There's really not much left. And I have the thing I don't want to finish, but I needed an orange product to put in here. I mean, I was going to finish it anyway. This is the Ulla Hendrickson Truth Serum Collagen Booster. I actually made a fair amount of progress, but I use it every morning, so I love that stuff. It's like $48 and makes me want to cry, but I love it. I would have thought I had had more progress on this, because I used this steadily for like the first 3 weeks until I started using other stuff. But it is the Estee Edit Radiance Activator. I've been using it as a primer, but I mean, teeny tiny amount of progress because it pumps up. I don't know, maybe once I finish my Clinique stick, which should be relatively soon, as you'll see in a minute, I can use this as a liquid highlight. Or maybe I can mix this in with foundation, I don't know. Because I want to work on a different primer this month. I want to work on this Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I've only used it once, and I mean, it actually made like progress, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's a mini, so I'm not that surprised. Totally forgot to mark this last month, so the only pseudo mark I have is for this month, but it is the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator in Mint. I have used it plenty. I'm sure that's lower than it was before, but unfortunately I have no idea because I forgot to mark it. I'm brilliant like that. don't think I have any non-makeup-y items left. Okay. I have I took it apart, and you'll see why in a second. It is my e.l.f. pore filling primer. The thing is, the packaging covers up where I am now. There's so little left. Another thing I thought I would have done this month, but just didn't quite get there. That's where I was last month. The pump part is all the way up to here now. So it'll probably start pumping soon, but I can, you know, scrape in there a little bit as well. So that'll definitely be done this month. I have my current lip balm. This is the Malin & Goats Mojito Lip Balm. Not very far down yet, but I was only using this for the past like 2 weeks because I finished a lip balm in my Finish 14 by February 14th. So next month there should be a little more progress. I do use this every night. This is the lip balm I keep by my bed. Now we'll show you my other lip balm in a second because I'm waiting to do the cards last. We have my Wet n Wild Use Your Cabana highlighter. What is this? Reserve Your Cabana highlight, bronzer, highlight, whatever. I hate it. This might be decluttered as well, honestly, because I don't like it as a highlighter, so I've stopped using it. I'm trying it out as an under eye setting powder today. I'm not in love with it, but it's okay. So as long as that doesn't mess with my concealer too much, that's probably how I'm gonna work on it. I said I was gonna throw this away at the end of the year regardless of how much I used. So the thing is, it is highly expired. The sunscreen in it expired in 2015. I know. But it's never made me break out or anything. I just, you know, don't depend on it for sunscreen. So, but if I don't like it under my eyes, I'm just gonna throw it out and replace it. Here, next we have the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I've been using this to bronze up my face and my neck. Once I finish my contour, which I should theoretically finish this month, I will also be using it for that, but right now it doesn't show much progress, but I do use it every day I wear makeup. Show you the contour. This is the NYX HD Blush in Taupe. There's so little left. Kind of need to repress it and put it all in the middle, but I don't want to fuss with it. And my brush, I can go into corners with it because it's that Sonia Kashuk contour brush. So hopefully that'll be okay. Here are the 2 concealers that I've used in the past month. I have no idea where this e.l.f. one is. I tried popping the stopper out, but there was still way too much product, so I shoved it back in. So, I mean, it's still going. It's probably going to keep going for another month or 2. Having it in the light like this, I could see through it pretty well, but still, there's still plenty of product in there for another couple of months. After that, I'm going to move on to this one a little more because I haven't been using it as much just because I've been too lazy to use 2 different concealers. And this is kind of heavy. I like it because it doesn't crease and it is high coverage, but it's a little heavy. The thing is, I didn't mark it last month at all, as far as I can tell. So I did mark it this month. It is the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I did the little tapping method, which kind of works because I can't see through this at all. But it sounds like the product stops about right here. So I can use that up in a year. And I can use this on my face. Like, it's a little on the brightening side, but not a ton, so I can get away with using this on my face. I have the Essence Make Me Brow still somehow going. I thought it would be dead by now. I thought a lot of these products would be dead by now. I hit pan in my e.l.f. brow kit. I mean, it was in the wax, but I mean, I hit a lot of pan in the wax. And I'm pretty damn close to hitting pan in the shadow. But like I said, theoretically, my plan for this is to finish all the wax and hit as much pan as I can in the eyebrow shade. Because I like the eyebrow shade. I'm not going to throw it away when there's no wax left. That is just my goal for this product. I would wait and show you this against the card, but this didn't move at all. It's the LA Colors Jumbo Eye Pencil. I did start using it regularly for about 2 weeks, and then I got frustrated and just stuck to my color tattoo, which I've made good progress on. So I don't know about that. This, however, I know I can finish because, I mean, I can see through the glass. I did scrape it around once to get it off the sides. If I hadn't done that, there would probably be pan showing, but I don't know. Sometimes with my color tattoos, I want to hit pan, and sometimes I'm not as worried about pan. I just scrape around the sides and keep pushing it down so that when I hit pan, I know it's actually almost gone. So that's apparently what I'm doing with this, but I don't know how well you guys can see through it. But I can see the light through it. So that should be gone in about, I would say about 4 months, maybe. My powder should be gone next month, and then I can move on to the Soap and Glory powder in this. This is the Milani Prep Set and Go. I've had a ton of pan. I am almost at the point of repressing. Like, once I hit that 3rd ring all around, I'm gonna repress it, which shouldn't be too far away. Let's see, we have the Frat Boy blush. It's kind of hard to see progress in here, but if you look at the sides of the pan, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it very well, they have gone down a bit. I mean, it's gonna take me forever to use this up. I do technically have another one to replace this with if I finish this in a reasonable amount of time, but you know, we'll see. As for my other blush, I totally use this regularly, guys. I really do. The damn thing has barely shown a dip. It's another one of those where it looks like it's gone down a little bit on the sides, maybe. But I mean, other than that, it, you know, it barely looks touched. But this is super pigmented. I literally tap my brush in it twice, apply to a cheek, tap my brush in it twice, apply to another cheek. Normal people could probably get away with just 1 tap for both cheeks. Blush abuser right here. So that ain't quite enough for me. I guess I'll do the cards now. I think I've gone over everything else. Let's see. All right, first is my Estee Edit eyeliner. The, what's it called? Inside Track Eye Kajal. Here is the nude side. I have sharpened each side twice. And here is the brown side. This one I have to keep a little bit sharper than the nude side. I just haven't used it as much because when it gets dull, it gets thick, like even thicker than I like it. So here are the measurements from the bottom. Like I said, they're about at the same spot right now. Marc Jacobs one is actually kind of surprising. It's from the birthday gift last year. Because I've only been using it to line like my, what is this called? This is the waterline, this is the something else. I can't remember. I just told my sister what it was like last weekend. Waterline, something, I don't know. I'll remember it once the video is over and I can annotate it or something. This is what I have left, which doesn't look that different, but for just using it like in my tight line, that's it, tight line. I've actually, you know, gone through a little bit of it. So once I finish my other eyeliner and can use it for both, I actually do not foresee this to be much of a problem. I was actually a little worried that this might take a while because eyeliners are actually kind of hard for me to finish, which is strange considering how much I put on. Let's see. I'm sorry that this card looks filthy. I spilt something on these, but luckily it only got on this next card, but it looks kind of gross. Look how low my Clinique Chubby Stick is, and I hadn't used it that much before this. But I found the best way to apply it is to rub my Beauty Blender on it a little bit and tap it on. And I think that's kind of eating the product a little bit, but this is what I have left. Thing is, I'm not too worried about it because I'm not going to repurchase it, so if I go through it kind of fast, it's okay. So I've gone through like almost half of it. So I will probably finish this sometime in March. Unless I wear more makeup this month, because I'm still kind of spotty on wearing makeup every day. My NYX Butter Balm is actually, this is the one I keep in my makeup box. Some videos where I've done looks, you see like a bright pink lip on me. That is not actually lipstick, that is my Butter Balm. It is very bright, but this is how low it has gone. So I don't want to roll this up all the way because I'm always scared that it's not going to roll back down. But that is how low it is. It is about right here right now. So that's cool. And once I finish up the Mojito Balm, what am I going to put in there? I'm probably going to put in my Smith's Balm actually and keep this out here. Okay. Sephora eyeliner in my boyfriend's jeans. I didn't use this, I only sharpened it. think it's actually, no, that's the way. So it technically got a tiny little bit of progress, but you know, it didn't actually get used, but this is what it looks like now. It was just really dull and I was bored one day, so I sharpened all my liners. And my NYX Slide On Glide On eyeliner in Glitzy Gold. I actually did use a couple of times, so there it is right there. It did get sharpened once. Kind of needs to be sharpened again, actually, because it's looking a little dull. Is that it? I feel like I kind of sped through this, but you know, I only showed like 30 of my products instead of the whole 100 because I'm just not using everything right now. I'm definitely not using a lot of makeup right now. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and I will see you later. Bye.